In today's video, I'm going to go over why 95% of people that lose weight gain it all back within a couple of years and how you can become part of the 5% that doesn't. Now, how often have we heard it? We all know someone, we've all done it ourselves probably. They're on plan, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, they're nailing it, everything's going great. They go from fat to fit, they finally get in shape for their big trip to Ibiza or for their holiday to Dubai. Everything's great, no one can believe the shape they're in, and 3 months later, they are back at the same weight or more likely even heavier than before. All that hard work gone. What happened? This is what happened. As we know, most people go on diets, okay? But the issue with a diet is there is a start date and then there is an end date, meaning you start your diet and you finish your diet. And if you have dieted properly or correctly, when you finish your diet, you'll be a lot leaner with a lot less food, a lot less body fat, and probably a slower metabolism. To then just stop is where everybody goes wrong and that nobody looks to create a lifestyle change. Diets don't work, lifestyle changes work, and this is what we need to do. We need to remember that our goal when it comes to losing body fat is building a routine around our lifestyle that we can maintain. Diets sometimes are very restrictive, you'll end up very hungry, and if your diet is unsustainable, the result is unsustainable. There is a better way. Now, I want to go over the 5 mistakes I see most people making when it comes to losing weight, and then I'm going to explain at the end of this video what you can do to not make those mistakes. Okay, mistake number 1 is dropping calories too low too soon or eating too little. If you go from eating up here to eating down here, all in the space of a couple of weeks, eventually you're going to hit a brick wall, a plateau. Imagine there is a runway, you've not given yourself much room to move, okay? By dropping your calories too low, you've pretty much shot yourself in the foot straight away. Mistake number 2 that I see is everybody over relies on cardio. I want to lose weight. I said I'm going to go running every day. Or I'm going to do classes every day. Guys, we do not want to over rely on cardio. Yes, it burns calories, but again, it also builds a lot of fatigue. Cardio is something that you start at the bare minimum and you creep it up over time. Just like calories start at the highest point possible and you creep them down over time. Mistake number 3, which I'm going to really dive into in a minute, is there's no exit strategy. It's right. It's May, I'm going on holiday in July, let's just not eat carbs, only eat protein, do loads of cardio and just get shredded in 8 weeks. Where's the exit strategy? The exit strategy is a 10-day all-inclusive hotel where you eat 6,000 calories a day and don't train. How do you think that's gonna go? Mistake number 4 I see is, again, people don't make this into a lifestyle. People go on a diet. You want to create a lifestyle. You wanna start eating healthier, start training more, not go on a diet for this amount of time to be ready for this. That is a one-way ticket to a rebound. And then mistake number 5, this is the most common one, is time frames. People start, they're too heavy, they don't give themselves enough time and they think they can lose 20 kilos in 10 weeks. And although it can be done, you really do set yourself up for failure. You have no idea how many calls I get on with people that have crashed themselves into the ground. Now they can't lose weight on 1,800 calories, and you have to spend the first 3 months of their fat loss phase in a reverse diet to bring their calories back up from the damage they did years ago. Now, I just want to go over something with you quickly. Right, we got there in the end. Have a look at this. So we have someone's start date here, okay? So most people, when they start a fat loss phase, let's say we've got our start guy here and we've got our finish guy. We're starting at 2,750 calories, pretty normal. 3 gym sessions a week, pretty normal. No cardio, why not? 8,000 steps a day, boss man is 100 kilos, yeah? Not looking too good. Don't know if you can see him down there. This is our start date. Over, let's say, 16 to 20 weeks, we finish here. Now, we finish at 1,800 calories. So we've crept down over time. Again, you don't just want to go from 27 to 1,800. Just imagine this is over 20 weeks and he's made 4 different changes every 4 weeks, whatever. 1,800 calories. He's training 4 times a week. He's doing 5 30-minute cardio sessions a week. He's doing 12,000 steps from 8,000. He's 80 kilos and he now looks awesome, okay? This person has finished a diet. That is great, okay? But what most people do, and this is why 95% of people regain the weight back, is they'll finish this, Think about the output. Think about how much energy is being burnt here and how little food is going in. So imagine overnight, remember, this person's got a pretty good metabolism. They're holding their weight with a good amount of food, not much training. This person's got to bury themselves with cardio, bury themselves with training, starve themselves and do loads of steps to hit this. This isn't sustainable. And what most people will do now is they'll say, right, I'm done. So I'm going on a holiday. So my calories are probably going to be about 4,000 per day. Yeah, 4,000 calories a day. It's summer. Why would I go to the gym? Cardio? Are you joking? I've just done so much cardio. Steps? Realistically, it's so hot. We're getting taxis everywhere. We've dropped them down to 5,000 steps. So what do you think? This person whose metabolism had crashed, had metabolic adaptation from starving himself and going from this to this, from shit to fit, what do you think, that's the worst 4,000 you've ever seen, is gonna happen to this man's body weight when he goes 4,000 calories plus with alcohol, no training, no nothing? He's gonna go back to 100 kilos way quicker than this. Probably within 8 weeks, he's gonna be back up at 100 kilos, but his whole body is wrecked. So what this person should have done is the following, okay? Now, they should have gone from 1,800 calories. They should have said, right, I'm gonna sit at 2,200 for a little bit. Just gonna sit there for a couple of weeks. I'm still gonna train 3 times in the gym because training is part of my life, okay? Now, I'm taking my calories up from 1,800, so up 400 calories, okay? We're gonna start there. We're still gonna train. Cardio is just gonna become 3 times 20 minutes, the bare minimum. The bare minimum. And steps, let's take them down from 12K to 10K. What's gonna happen here is this person is going to feel better. They're gonna have less fatigue. They're gonna have more food coming in. Those 400 calories would all come from carbohydrates. That would be 100 grams of carbohydrates. Okay, so we've added in 100 grams of carbs plus 100 carb. That makes this person feel better and, by the way, look better. They're still training. They've dropped from a 4-day plan to a 3-day plan, basic. A bit of cardio, post-workout, 20 minutes, boom, easy. And they're still active. After 4 weeks, I guarantee you this person's body weight will be no higher than 82 or 83. So that's 1 month, this person, and I guarantee his physique will look better, less fatigue, he'll look fuller from the carbs, he'll look way better, okay? That is a reverse diet made very simple. You have to do that. People don't do that. I've witnessed it, okay? 4 weeks later, all right, we've managed to maintain. We're going 2,600 calories, okay? So we've added in some more carbohydrates. Now this person, let's say he only shoots up to 84, okay? So he's still training, still doing his cardio, still doing his steps. He's now at 2,600 calories from 1,800 to 2,200 to 2,600. 400 plus 400, that is an extra 200 grams of carbs going in. This physique is pretty much just as lean as our 80 kilo physique, except we're building muscle, we're building some strength, we've had some glycogen come back, and we've had some fullness come back, and some fluid retention from the carbs, water retention. We're now 8 weeks post-diet, and this guy looks even better, okay? Week 8, hey, you know what? Because I'm disciplined and I didn't just go on a diet and I actually stuck to this, I guarantee you, if we then go to 2,750, he'll still be here, or a maximum 85 kilos in very, very respectable body composition and very close to our 80 kilo finish point. This person has then gone back to the same calories they were on before. They're still training, they're still doing cardio. Those extra 150 calories would come from fats. What would it be? Around 15 to 20 grams of fats would come in. Just under 20 grams of fat would come in. So this person's added 200 grams of carbs, nearly 20 grams of fat. They've dropped their training down, they've dropped their cardio down, they've dropped their steps down, and they've managed to maintain a solid physique. This is what nobody does. Do not go on a diet for a holiday. It doesn't work. Have a lifestyle shift. And then once you finish your fat loss phase, do a reverse diet. And if you're training with a coach online and he's got you on a 12-week plan, pay him again for a 12-week reverse diet. It's the best money you could ever spend. This person will never be out of shape again as long as they stick at this. This is an easy physique to maintain. People will say to me, how do you maintain such a lean physique? Because I've done this so many times and I now can maintain my body weight because I've gone up and down so many times. I can pretty much maintain my weight at 3,000 calories and I do about 5 times 20 minutes a week. And I'm able to stay like this. Super easy for me because I set myself up for success. That is how you become the 5% that don't just go up and down in body weight. One more thing to finish up. I know I've ranted here. Every time you go up and come down, go up and come down, go up and come, it gets harder and harder to get leaner and it gets easier and easier to get fatter because you get more and more damage to your metabolism. This is the answer to your problems. See you in the next one.